Oh, I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Oh, I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. But I sure do love my job. Yes, I sure do love my job. Yeah. Oh, I really love my job. I was born to preach the gospel. You were born to preach the gospel. You were born to preach the gospel. So join me on this call.
And they say that only essential stores could be open. How is the liquor store more essential than God's house?
That's right. And I began to share with her.
Oh my goodness. Could you guys not hear me that whole time? Ah, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of revamp it. So I was call. Ah, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Well, I think I knew what happened. I was muted or something. Um, but so today I wanted to talk about counting the cost. Can you guys hear me now? Can we just get like a confirmation that you guys can hear sound. Come on, somebody text me. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Um, no sound. Good morning. Good morning. Can I just get a quick confirmation that you guys can hear me before we go back in? Good now. Yes. Perfect. All right. So today I wanted to talk about counting the cost. Sorry, the my webcam is, anyways. Counting the cost, right? So it's Black Friday. Everybody's, a lot of people are out shopping, going, doing the thing. And what I wanted to say was, um, a lot of times what is evangelism cost us is our time, right? You could be with somebody for 30 seconds or you could be with somebody for 3 hours. And to a lot of you that might sound silly, if somebody's eternal destiny is on the line, yeah, I'll spend all day with them. But there's something that needs to be considered before you actually go out. It's something that you need to settle in your heart, like, hey, you know what, if my plans get diverted, right, like I'm supposed to go back home, cook dinner, whatever. um, if there's a moment, if God is leading me into a moment, um, I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay in that moment. And when we settle that in our heart, when we go out there, we're more amped to be open to what God is doing. And I want to share a video with you guys. It's a video that I got to record when I was out in New York, where Teresa was on her way to Barnes and Noble. Right, she felt led to go there, and a lot of us are shopping now, or we got a doctor's appointment, we got to go to the grocery store, we got to do whatever we have to do, and we're already going there. And so why not ask God, right? Like, hey, how can I love the one that's going to be in front of me? How can I share this love? How can I positively affect the person, the people that I'm going to be around? And asking that question is, it's just a beautiful story. So I'm going to play that, and then we'll come back and we can talk about it. All right, here we go.
So we're in Union Square Park today, going out looking for the one. And I decided to go to Barnes and Noble because I love Barnes and Noble. And there's so many books in there, and I think I'm going to find somebody with a story. So as I'm walking, I actually went in there and encountered two girls. But on the way out, I turned to my left, and there was a girl, and her name was Keisha. And she said, "Hey, do you have," she says, "I need some food. Can you help me out?" And I said, "Of course." I said, "Let's go into Barnes and Noble and get some food." So Keisha began to tell me about her life.
So this is the season, like he's cleaning everything up,
Yeah,
cleaning all the earth,
yeah.
and starting it for new.
But you could see a light in her eye, like she was like there was hope.
I was saying to everybody, I said, all the liquor stores are open and the churches are closed.
That's right, girl. That's
And,
sad.
and they say that only essential stores could be open. How is the liquor store more essential than God's house?
That's right. And I began to share with her that this wasn't just any appointment. This visit that we had with each other was of God. And she was just began to rejoice and was so excited because she was actually praying, that God would help her and God would encourage her. And she's like, "This is from God." And as we began to, fellowship and talk, I actually found out about a situation she went through. And so she had this big wound in her heart. And God came in and healed her. And God came in and set her free. And she gave her heart to the Lord, surrendered, and we're in communication. We changed numbers. And Keisha met Jesus in Union Square Park.
You guys can't hear me again. What in the world? Hold on. People are calling me. Ah, wasn't that so good, guys? I'm so sorry. We're having so many technical issues, but we're making it through. But wasn't that just a beautiful story? Wasn't that just an amazing, just yeah, capture of her counting the cost and saying, you know what, I'm going to spend the time. You know, I'm going to do it. And it's Keisha said it was she said it was we're essential. It's so critical that we get this, reality that we're essential, that we have to be out there. If the church isn't out there representing love, if the church isn't out there representing Christ, sharing, being agents of peace, being agents of reconciliation to the Father, then the world has to settle for things like the liquor store. They have to settle for, things that will never satisfy. And so if we're not out there, it's not even a question. We got to be out there. And it's not like you have to quit your job and do this stuff. You're already going to be out there. You're already, going to these places. And so count the cost and say, God, I'm willing. Like, God wants to use the ones that say yes. God wants to use the ones that, just these simple yeses. Like, God, if you can use me when I'm out there, like I'm willing and I'm able, right? That weak yes, God can take that, so far. And so I just want to be, I wish that video, I hope that video encouraged you. I hope that you stuck around through all the technical difficulties to actually listen and hear. But I love you guys, and I just pray that today on this Black Friday, but then really every day of our lives, that we will step out and we will count the cost and we'll say, God, I'm willing and I'm able. I'll spend the time. If it's life or death, right? If somebody's eternal destiny is on the line, I'll spend the time. Um, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Friday. Yeah. Peace.